Welcome back. Let's review some of the important points to remember when tapping and also learn other useful information. Firstly, the size or diameter of the tapping drill is determined using a tapping chart or by simple calculation. The work is then secured firmly and level into your bench vise. The roughing or taper tap is then started with one full turn into the hole and then squared up. Once square, tapping continues with a half turn back for every full turn made, until the taper emerges through the work. With blind holes, stop turning when you feel resistance. Never force the tap, as it will easily break. Clean the taps before starting the next hole and before storage. To test your work, run a set screw or a stud of the correct thread into the newly threaded hole. It should be square to the workpiece surface. It should also fit snugly in the threads with no slackness or binding as it is screwed in. To conclude, here are a few tips. Firstly, if you're concerned about quality, make sure that you use only sharp tools. This applies both at the drilling stage and the tapping stage. Frequently inspect your taps for wear. The worn tap on the left is no longer capable of producing a properly formed thread. Use only best quality tools. Cheap tools are often the cause of expensive repeated work. Use high-quality sulfur-based cutting paste on most steels, including carbon steel, alloy steel, and tool steel. On normal cast iron work, do not use any cutting paste. When tapping copper alloys, such as brass or bronze, always use sharp new taps and no cutting paste. Don't use a tap that has previously been used in steel. It will jam up and break virtually every time you attempt to do this. Aluminium requires sharp taps, plus a little power paraffin to act as a lubricant. When you have completed the work, always clean the taps and store them in their original sets. Don't mix them up. That concludes this part of the program. It is suggested that you now practice the skill of hand tapping before continuing on to part 4 of this series.